So that's going to work out good. I'm going to have the food there, and I could have a staircase right there. So it's going to be over here. So maybe this is where I'll put. This will be my basic storage for food. This will be my dining room area. And then I'm going to have bedrooms off of here. And then I'm going to probably make that into a hospital. But I don't know, it has all that iron there, so I might not. I might make the hospital somewhere else. So the initial thing to get more people to your place is, like I said, you need to have everything up, well, not everything up and running, you just have to have food and happiness. And happiness is created by being idle. So when you do something like that, you go over to the cancel order, you just drag it across, cancel, and it makes it back to that nice little 3x3 square. I'll go back to mining. And then you see how everything's nice and uniform? I created a new save, so I think I might actually show you my later game, which has been designed over the last couple hours. It's not as perfect, like see how I'm making it like perfect. Some of my bedrooms don't line up, but that's fine. So what you do is you make sure you have enough rooms for your 7 people, and then whatever extra rooms you get in immigrants. You won't get them like right off the get-go, so don't expect that. So I'm going to resume, and they're going to come in and mine this like crazy. And we have at least some stone. And I haven't really got them to collect anything. Like, see how this wood's way over here? If I stockpile it, I can stockpile a lot of stuff. Whoa. My food's getting low, so you have to look out for that. But I also have all the fruit that I told them to go and get a long time ago, and they just haven't completed it yet. So I really don't have to worry. So each one of these flour things makes one thing of bread, and then a killed pig will create one smoked meat kind of thing, or cooked meat. So I'm going to let them dig this out. And you can't, the one thing that I would like, if they ever did go some more ways towards Dwarf Fortress, is having actual people better at other stuff. So say like have some dwarves or Santa being old, and I don't think there's much difference between health in this patch. See how they're very close? I think I've seen 17 to 23 is about the HP before. But in the older versions before this, it was actually it could go all the way from 9 to 23, which I actually liked more because it gave more I don't know, definition to your characters. You know, you could have some that are just like haulers, and see how it says citizen here, and then over here is soldiers, so you can actually pass them over to being soldiers. But soldiers currently are more like suicidal guys. They just go into the area, they'll clear it out like crazy, and then when they're hurt, they'll come back. But when they come back, they usually haul all those bad guys up with them. So what I do, and most people, everybody that plays this right now, is, or they should be playing it this way, is using your citizens as your military force. So what I do is I usually amass a pretty good citizen group, like 15 or more, before I decide to go down. And I'll equip them all in iron armor with iron swords and just let them go crazy. And what you do is you mine. You say, I want to mine in this location, way over here. And then they will map their way out to it and kill everything in that way. So instead of just like 5 soldiers, like I was telling you about the barracks, well, it matters how many barracks you are. So if you build 3 barracks, you could have 15 soldiers at once. But what I was saying is you could use all 20 or 15 of your citizens as potential soldiers. They work the same way, they just hack their way through. So now that this is cleared out, or very close to it, you go zones, personal room, and then the same thing as placing multiple items, you hold shift, and then you can do a whole bunch at once. Yeah, I could talk about potentially other things that are coming down the tubes, as this is probably boring, and I try to be a funny guy, but it's not too... See how they're automatically going into their rooms and going to sleep? So now they actually have a place to stay. So now this room is done too, so I'll do this room. You can put doors on all of these, but down here it's not really useful. Upstairs, you can complete the look of your place. So what I was saying is potential new things is right now we're at 3.7 and we're going towards 3.4 or 4.0, I guess you could say, or 0.40. And what they're going to introduce there is a tavern system, which is where all your people... So now they're starting to collect the food. I was worried there for a second. A tavern system, which is like a tavern or an inn, and this is going to actually bring heroes to your town, and soldiers are going to move more towards just like a patrolling role versus actually clearing out dungeons and stuff like that. So that's the nice thing. We'll actually get to a stage where you don't send your citizens down anymore, you'll actually get heroes. So this is kind of the basics. I don't know how much more you guys would like to have. If you truly like the video, just like it, whatever you wish. I'm going to try to spread it around as much as I can and get support from the original developers. It's an extremely good game. Right now it's on vote for best game of the year or best 100 games at the Indie Awards, sponsored by IGN. I'm going to create, or I'm going to have all the links at the bottom of this video, or all my videos, because this has probably been too long already. And this gives you a basic idea of what the game and how it should run, or your basics to get your town going and not dying right away. Because some people have died just from just basic starvation right off the get-go. So what I'm going to do here is, like I said, I'm going to go stockpiles, prepared food. I'm going to wait a second, because I'm going to go up a level, because I found you can't really dig down. So line that up. Nope. Line that up. So I'll mine this back one more later. And then I'm gonna go up a level. See how that works. Go up. Dig. There. Get someone on top of that. Close this. And you go utilities and ladder. That's how you do stuff. When you're doing items, make sure you don't do it down here, especially if you want to place them, because it'll just be created, but it won't be placed. It's not a heart attack, you don't have to worry about, oh my god, what did I do? But because you just go to here and it'll take the item that's already completed and place it in its proper location. So we're going to wait for a little red dot to show up. This gives you where your location is, so make sure you don't build anything on that, because that will actually block it. So now that that's done, We're gonna go stockpiles.